You are watching Sammy, the Interviewing Toucan, made possible by the Indiana Young Readers Center. Hey, everybody, I'm Sammy, and I'm here today with Jana Matthias. Hi, Jana, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you,
Who's this?
Sammy? This is my little toucan friend. I just thought you might want to meet him. He came from Costa Rica when my dad visited, and I just thought of him when I knew I would see you today. Hello, Sammy.
Oh my gosh, hi there. What's your name, little guy?
Oh gosh, Sammy, would you do the honor of naming him or
Oh
her?
my gosh, you're kidding. That's amazing. I like the name Gabriel.
Gabriel. And if it turns out it's a girl, we can go with Gabriella,
Either
maybe?
way, does it
Oh,
matter?
great. Thank you.
Well, it's so nice to meet little Gabe and to meet you, Jana. It's so great to talk. So let's go ahead and get started. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your connection to Indiana.
Well, I'm actually a Hoosier by birth. I was born in Anderson, but I grew up in Southern Ohio. So I took flight to use, some birdie language for you,
Yes.
um, down to Ohio when I was 4. And then I didn't come back this way until I was 27 years old, newly married, and my husband got a job here. So we moved back, and I've been here in Indianapolis ever since. It's been, almost 20 years now.
I like Indianapolis. I think Indianapolis is a great city.
And actually, that's 24 years, isn't it? If I do my math right, 1997. It is a great city. We were in Chicago for all those years in between, or I was, and we came here and just found there were so many neat things to do, and you didn't have to pay an arm and a leg to park.
That's totally right. I'm very familiar with this debate, this Indianapolis-Chicago debate, and I feel like it shouldn't even happen, like they're apples and oranges. They're very different sizes. There's pros and cons to both cities. I say like live here and visit there. That's what I think.
That's exactly what we do. Yes.
So let's talk about your work. I have one of your books here. This is Two is Enough, which is such a great picture book, and it was nominated for the Firefly Award a few years ago. But can you tell us also about your other work?
Yes, I sure can. Before that, my first book was actually a novelty book called Monster Trucks about a demolition crew. So that was my first book. And then the next, there were two with Albert Whitman that were both health related, related to challenges my own family has gone through. So one of them was Peter the Knight with Asthma, which is right back here. And I think that was also a finalist at the time for one of your Indiana Center for the Book
It
awards.
was Best Books of Indiana.
Best books, yes. And
Yeah.
then the next book was The Goodbye Cancer Garden, which actually was the winner of at the Sharjah International Book Fair, and that's I think in the UAE, back in 2011 for the best foreign language book, and it has subsequently come out in a few other languages too.
Oh,
Um, and then after that came Two is Enough, which you have there. And I should mention The Goodbye Cancer Garden was illustrated by Christy Valiant, who's also an Indiana illustrator. And
yes,
I
I've
think
talked
you
to
know
Christy.
Tammy.
Yes. Oh, she's
Yes,
so wonderful.
she is wonderful. And then the illustrator, I should always mention illustrators, the illustrator of Two is Enough was Tuesday Morning. And then I have a new book coming out soon, and then three other books that I'm looking forward to being released in the next few years.
So, as
Yeah.
you look out to the future, talk to us a little bit about where you feel like you are now in your career and in your journey, and where do you want to be someday?
Well, I have been at this children's writing for about 15 years. Before that, I was also a writer, but a promotional and public relations writer when I was living in Chicago. And when I came here and had my first child 15, or actually my third child 15 years ago, by that point I had been spending so much time in the children's book section at the library, libraries and librarians. Of course, like so many writers, I fell in love with that type of writing, and I'd always loved creative writing. So I turned to writing for children then. I am so thrilled to have 5 books as of a couple weeks from now that I've had released. In that time, I've also written for some magazines, and then it'll be a total of 8 in the next couple years when the others come out. And of course, we have several on submission. I guess what I would love is to eventually work as a full-time writer. Although I do love my other job too. which is a part-time, I'm a music teacher at the Oaks Academy here in Indianapolis. Yeah, I'd love to just keep on writing. And I would love one day, Sammy, to publish maybe a middle grade novel. I have a
Oh,
draft. I don't love it. So I consider that practice, and I'm still working.
oh my goodness, that's so exciting that you're a music teacher. What do you like best about teaching music?
Oh, I love the kids, my sweet spot. And these are really the people that I write for right now, and have written for these last 10 to 15 years, are the little people. So my students are pre-K, kindergarten, and first graders at the Oaks Academy.
Hmm.
And those kids range from 4 to 6 or 7 years old. That's what I love the most. And I play the guitar, and we sing and we dance and we explore all the joys of lyrics, which are the other thing I love so much, words and music.
Oh, well, gosh, it really must be nice to have hands, you know?
I'm so
Yeah.
thankful.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
I'm lucky I have a voice, and I've heard that you have a voice too.
Yes, I love to sing. And usually, when I do book signings, I bring along a song or two, and sometimes we have a sing along as a part of it. When I do author visits, I always have my guitar and open up with a song called I Wanna Be, which is how books help us to become all that we're meant to be.
Well, now I'm going to ask you to sing a little. I mean, I know you don't have your guitar there, but can I put you on the spot?
Okay, Sammy, you just did it to yourself because guess what? This is an echo song.
Oh, good.
I
Okay, well,
go,
we'll see how it
then
works.
you
Okay.
go.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
ready.
first of all, Sammy, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'd like to be an author like you. Wouldn't that be
Oh my
fun?
goodness. Okay. So here's how it goes. I wanna be
I wanna be
an author.
an author.
And we'll pretend like we've gotten a bunch of other things from the kids, which usually do.
Okay, yeah.
I wanna be
I wanna be
a firefighter.
a firefighter.
I wanna be
I wanna be
a football player.
a football player.
I wanna be
I wanna be
a librarian.
a librarian.
And I can be, yes, I can be. I can be whatever I dream if you give me a book. Just give me a B-O-O-K book. That's the song.
That was so much fun, Jana. I loved that so much. Oh my goodness.
Good. And that's just how it starts. There's more. So maybe if you're at a signing with me or a visit one time, we can sing the whole song together.
Oh my goodness, I'm so much about that. Let's make that happen. That would be so fun. Well,
All right,
Jana,
great.
I always ask my authors to do a little show and tell. Do you have a little show and tell for us today?
I sure do. So in June, my book, God's Always Loving You, was released. This is my first book that deals with such a lofty and huge topic as God.
That's a
It
big
can
one.
relate.
That's a big one.
It is a big one. And I was especially inspired to write this given all the challenges that go on in the world and how we all need some reassurance. And there are some happy scenes in here too.
Oh,
It's called God's Always Loving You by me and illustrated by the lovely Erin O'Callahan. When the sun is under wraps, darkness creeps and thunder claps, showers flood and sirens warn, who is bigger than the storm? God, that's who. When you pull the covers tight, dream up worries in the night, wonder what's beneath the bed, who is there to rest your head? God, that's who. Oh, and this is a very happy, fun scene here. When your basket overflows, seafoam swirls and licks your toes, sunshine warms and laughter lifts, who's the giver of good gifts? God, that's who. When the morning brings bad news, every song sounds like the blues. You can't cry another tear. Who says shh and holds you near? God, that's who. When a friend is hard to find, it feels like you've been left behind, your own shadow's gone to hide. Who is waiting by your side? God, that's who. When you make the winning catch, Tulips bloom and ducklings hatch. Your kindness makes the neighbor's day. Who leads heaven's hip hooray? God, that's who. When the pieces do not fit, all you want to do is quit. This and that just equal mess. Who guides you with tenderness? God, that's who. Who is always showing you, growing you, every freckle knowing you. Loving with the love most true, working till it's all made new. God, that's who.
Oh my goodness, Jana, what a lovely book. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope it is comforting for kids and adults too.
Well, Jana, this was just delightful. It looks like my video is a little
No,
slow, but oh well, I'm still here. And I just loved talking to you today. Thank you so much.
you're welcome, Sammy. Thank you for inviting me, and I'll see you again soon.
Okay, buddy, this is your favorite Hoosier Toucan encouraging you to read local. So long.